Okay, so picture this, a Buddhist master who's an expert on inner space and a quantum physicist, an expert on outer space, sit down together to talk about AI. Now, I know it sounds like the start of a really nerdy joke, but what they discuss actually gets to the heart of one of the biggest questions we're all facing. What is the future of the human mind? And they kick things off with a question that is just, wow, it cuts right through all the noise. Can a machine, an artificial intelligence, actually achieve enlightenment? I mean, just think about that for a second. This one question sets the stage for everything that follows, and it's a deep dive into consciousness, tech, and really what it even means to be human anymore. So let's properly introduce our two thinkers here. On one side, we have Subul Sunim. He's a master of Zen Buddhism, which is all about deep, insightful meditation. And on the other side, we've got Minas Kapatos, a quantum physicist who actually argues that the mind plays a central role in how the universe works. You've got two totally different worlds, right? But they're both laser focused on this one single question. So the first thing they really dig into is, what's the difference? What is that human spark? As AI gets smarter and smarter, doing things we thought only humans could do, what is the one thing, the one fundamental thing, that truly separates us from the machines we've built? For the Buddhist master, the answer comes down to a single Korean word, suhang. It means spiritual practice or self-cultivation. But here's the key. It's about choice. We can feed an AI all the books on meditation in the world, but can it wake up one day and decide for itself, you know what? I'm going to practice today. That self-driven desire to grow, that, he says, is the human spark. And the physicist? He couldn't agree more. He's very clear on this point. He says we have to get over this huge misconception that AI is some kind of synthetic person. It's not. It's a tool. An incredibly powerful one for sure, but at its core, it's just about data. It doesn't have feelings, it doesn't have life experiences, it doesn't have consciousness. It is not a being. Okay, so if this mind or this consciousness is the big differentiator, it kind of begs the next question, right? If AI doesn't have it, what is this thing that we have? What exactly is the mind? And this is where the conversation gets really fascinating because the two perspectives start to sound amazingly similar. So in Buddhism, the mind, or mam, isn't just the thinking part of your brain. It's way bigger than that. It's seen as the very fabric of reality itself, something that's already here, all around us and within us. It's not something you go out and find. It's a truth you wake up to. And then you look at quantum physics, and get this, it offers a really striking parallel. In that world, the mind is the crucial link between the observer, that's us, and the observed, which is everything else. Without a mind to observe it, reality is kind of incomplete. So in both of these worldviews, the mind is our fundamental connection to existence itself. So, if the big threat isn't some sci-fi movie about robots taking over the world, what should we actually be worried about? Well, it turns out the answer is a lot closer to home than you might think. And here's something both the monk and the physicist completely agree on. The danger isn't the AI itself. It's us. It's how we're choosing to interact with it. The problem isn't out there in some lab. It's right here, literally in our own hands and in our own habits. The physicist just nails the problem with such simple clarity. He says his biggest concern isn't some super intelligent AI hiding in a server farm. No, it's the smartphone. It's that little device that pipes a constant stream of information into our lives, capturing the attention of absolutely everyone, from kids to grandparents. And the consequences of this constant distraction, they're pretty huge. This endless focus on what's outside of us pulls us further and further away from our inner selves. The monk puts it perfectly. We risk becoming mechanized, more like machines, without even realizing it's happening. We forget how to just be present, and we start to think that this fire hose of data is the same thing as actual wisdom. It's not. So if that's the challenge we're facing, then what's our job? In this new AI era, what is the most important work we can possibly be doing? And this is where you see this beautiful shared wisdom coming from both the monastery and the physics lab. The path forward isn't about building a better machine. It's about becoming a better human. Step 1, turn inward. Shift your focus from all that external data to your own internal awareness. Step 2, know thyself. It's the same advice we've been getting for thousands of years. And step 3, reconnect with nature. Just step away from the screen and remember what's real. So here's the bottom line, the crucial takeaway from their whole conversation. The challenge of AI is not going to be solved with more technology. It's going to be solved with more humanity. The answer isn't in writing better code. It's in developing deeper consciousness, in practicing the simple, difficult art of being present and being aware. And really, that's the question we're all left with. As our technology gets exponentially smarter, the great challenge of our time might not be developing artificial intelligence after all. It might be remembering and practicing our own. So the question for you, for all of us, is how will we practice being human?